King Charles III is sending Harry and Meghan secret messages again. And they're not going to the UK for Christmas. No, and stomping his foot. The same foot that Meghan Markle is not going to the UK. But you have to remind yourself, of course, is Christmas just around the corner? Or have we run out of topics? Or the royal expert, historian Tessa Dunlop, simply has nothing to talk to the media. And it is necessary to work off the contract. But first, about the secret message of King Charles III, addressed to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It was found in the speech of the monarch royal expert, biographer of Prince Harry, Angela Levin. King Charles III gave a speech at a reception at Mansion House last Wednesday. During his address, the king urged the public to rise above the rancor and acrimony of the online debate. He said this after Harry and Meghan Markle advocated for child safety online during their World Mental Health Day Summit in New York last week. His Majesty said, "The instinct to cooperate wherever and whenever possible is deeply embedded in us. Even in the most turbulent times, when disagreements are honed, flaunted and asserted, there is a kind of muscle memory in our country that it doesn't have. To be that way. The temptation to turn into a society of shouting or mutual recrimination should be resisted, or at least greatly mitigated when possible, especially in the digital sphere, where civilized debate too often gives way to rancor." Royal commentator Angela Levin believes there was also a subtle secret message in the King's speech, addressed to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. She quoted King Charles III. On GB News Live, "There's something here that's just about Harry and Meghan. And I'm just going to read these lines. Do we pause instinctively and unmistakably before we speak? Or act to make sure we give equal weight to both sides of the scales? Our society would then be a kinder and gentler place." She interprets this phrase this way: "I think it's quite interesting because it's a message to you. Harry, don't come and start yelling at me and demanding that years later we're still apologizing. To Meghan, I can pick up on what's written between the lines. And I think that's what's written between the lines that the royal voiced. Be calm. Don't yell. Don't nag. Don't demand. But let's kind of start. Let's try to keep the balance." Unfortunately, I don't think Harry will pay the slightest attention to that. Well, back to Christmas, which is still over 2 months away, royal expert and historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop told the Mirror Christmas is coming and we, the public, want Meghan and Harry to bring a bit of transatlantic tension to the Windsor brand. But don't hold your breath, because since Harry didn't make an appearance at Balmoral this summer, it's unlikely he'll honor Sandringham with his presence. King Charles III won't be buying his youngest son a penthouse on the outskirts of London, which means he won't be cuddling with his overseas grandchildren at Christmas. There have been rumors that Harry misses the UK and may be looking for a property near London where he could stay while in the country. However, it seems that he won't be asking his father for any help, especially since the king evicted him and Meghan from their British home, Frogmore Cottage. Earlier this year, Dr. Dunlop believes that the subtext behind these rumors is the marital tension between Harry and Meghan, as the prince seems to be unfazed by the Hollywood lifestyle that his spouse enjoys. I'm sure Harry would love to have sanctuary in London. It is his hometown, after all. But it makes no sense for the security-crazed Sussexes to invest in private property when they can stay overnight with cousins at Windsor Manor or stay at one of London's working-class palaces where they can get royal protection. Besides, I'm not sure Prince Harry is that homesick. Rather, it's us, the British public, who miss the antics of the former Harry. Let's face it, these new, more reserved Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who keep a low profile in America, popping up from time to time to do good deeds, are a bit boring.